5 minutes after 9 o'clock. It is Monday morning. Bern Paraiso is charming our studios. And today we get double the fun. We had a guest who was going to come in and talk about, or come on the phone and talk about a book that she wrote, but she wasn't able to do it. Something came up, so we are going to spend a little extra time with Bern today. And it's good because we actually have, Bern has some guests who are repeating guests, so we've had them in before. Dr. David Akaji and is it Juliet?
Yes.
Juliet?
Mm-hmm. Juliet.
Like Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Are you Romeo?
You got it.
I bet, yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. I always wanted to be him, and then I figured out that he died, so I said, I don't want to be him. So good morning to all of you. How is everybody?
To every woman, there is a Romeo.
What is that?
To every married woman, there is a Romeo.
I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. Yeah.
Well, good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Bern. How are you?
I am fantastic.
You look
How
beautiful
are you?
in your pink.
Thank you. Happy Easter belated.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yesterday.
Did you have a lot of chocolate yesterday? You don't do chocolate?
We had a lot of church.
A lot of church. Church and chocolate?
Church and a little chocolate.
Oh, you didn't have much chocolate? Really?
Is it really chocolate or
Did you spend a lot of time in church?
Yeah, that's what usually the Easter season is.
That's what it's all about.
No, let me.
Hey, I know. I don't want you to think I'm a pagan or something.
No. Larry is good. I mean, he believes in God.
Right.
Right. He just does not spend a lot of time in church, right?
Well, I did, but then I
It's
don't.
okay.
Yeah.
Right, but it's good. It's a good feeling, to celebrate Easter.
Easter.
You know,
And
that's
Easter in
always
church, I remember, always smells good because of the flowers and everything.
and
right?
the purple and everything, and the eggs and the pink and the yellow and the blue.
Yes.
But it's all about Jesus, the resurrection, and all that. You do
That's
know.
right.
It's
There you go.
about the hope of life.
This is why we have an extra
Yes.
15 minutes so you
Yes.
can teach me about the Bible.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
he's a very good learner, so we need to let him know that once a year is about when Jesus was crucified and resurrected.
That's right.
There you go.
I don't know if you know it. Easter is what sets Christian religion apart from every other religion they can
Oh,
think about.
absolutely. I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're blushing.
You need to know me
now.
better. Yeah, because I
Exactly.
feel like you're telling me something. I know all this stuff.
No. We don't want to put him on the spot.
No.
Well, good morning. It's beautiful Monday, and again, belated happy Easter to all our listeners. And I hope you had a wonderful time.
Absolutely.
On Easter.
Exactly. And
Yes.
was it last week when the first day of spring?
20th. Yeah, the 20th. Yeah. So it's been a week already. Yeah.
Exactly. And let me just wish a very happy Monday to Seven Hill Gastroenterology, and they are all busy. Dr. Vishnu Reddy has plenty of procedures this morning.
Oh, really?
And our lobby is also packed. And good morning to Miss Angel
What is packed?
Adams. Packed. In other words,
What's packed? Our lobby?
Seven Hill Gastroenterology. We have a lot of patients today scheduled, and they're all into colon screenings
Okay.
this morning. So thank you for that.
Okay.
You know, I was there last 2 weeks.
Oh, yes. And guess what happened? Dr. Akaji. Well, this is a good experience. He went to see his provider, and the same day he was sent to, which is unusual.
What happened now? You went.
Well, he's, yeah.
I
We don't want to
I don't
get.
really know what happened. I don't even know what they
But
did.
he had a colon screening.
Oh, you had the colon screening?
Yes, I
Oh, they put you to sleep?
I
Yeah.
didn't know what they did. They just put me to sleep.
You were laying down for 45 minutes,
I
Bernson.
have no
That's right.
idea.
No
They-
idea.
They just told me it's time to go. I said, have you done what you're supposed
Do
to
they
do?
pull your pants down or do you do it yourself?
They let me do that. I'm
Isn't that embarrassing?
I'm happy they let me do that.
So you pull your pants down and then you go to sleep? I mean, I want to know how this works.
But the bottom line is he's
bottom
on his
line.
way. He knows what is exactly going on.
So you had the
But-
test and they said you're good to go?
Good to go.
They
Right,
told me it's time to
exactly.
go. I said,
Well,
have
that's
you
good.
done what you're supposed to do? They say, yes. I had no idea what they did.
What is your accent? Where's your accent from?
From Nigeria.
Nigeria. Both of you? You're both
Yes.
from Nigeria? Oh, wow.
Anyway, Dr. David Akaji is the CEO of Silver Springs Resource Center. That is correct. And he actually has his own church.
Oh, you do? You're a pastor?
Yes, I am.
He's a
Oh,
pastor.
wow.
Both of you, am I
Yes.
correct?
No wonder you wanted to teach me.
I didn't want to give
That's
you a
how-
lot.
No, you don't wonder why everybody loves Larry.
Do you know, I do have a question. Do you mind if I ask a Christian question?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
When somebody says you have to believe in Jesus to be saved, when Jesus was on the cross, I was watching this on TV last night. He says to the people, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing.
Exactly. And
So all these people that don't believe in him got forgiven. So doesn't that mean people today would be forgiven if they don't?
You repent.
Here is how it goes. Everyone is basically forgiven, but for you to get the benefit of that, you have to appropriate it by your own choice. You got to choose.
So those people who he said, Father, please forgive them, they were forgiven, but they still went to hell anyway.
They got to receive it personally. You got to receive it personally. Jesus has paid
But those
the price.
people, chances are, they wanted to see him dead.
Every one of us has been forgiven, but you have to personally believe in what has been done, because it's like I have a gift for you. I said, this gift is for you. If you never lift up your hand to reach out to take it, even though I have.
Well, I
given it
have.
to
I don't
you.
want you to think I'm a...
No, I'm not just talking to you.
We know.
Yeah, I have.
You got to take it.
Exactly. Just like you have to ask, right? You have to ask.
But see, I always have questions about it. That doesn't mean I don't believe. I just have,
Right.
Yeah,
when
I
you
know.
go to heaven, they say you can ask questions, right? I know this isn't about medical stuff, but okay. So when Jesus is in the boat and he's taking a nap,
Great.
and there's a storm coming.
That is correct.
And these guys in the boat with him, they say, "Holy mackerel! Look at that storm!" and they're nervous.
Where is your faith?
Right. And then Jesus wakes up. What's the matter with you? Don't you have any faith? Get away from here, storm. And he stops the storm. Okay.
it.
Now, go fast forward to Garden of Gethsemane. Now they're sleeping. And Jesus is the one awake.
Right.
And he says, what's the matter? You can't stay awake?
They were all sleeping. That is correct.
Yeah, so how come how come they didn't say to him, wait a minute, you could make a storm go away? What are you worried about?
You see, they don't understand what was going on. And in their human flesh, they were weak. They didn't comprehend what was going on. Because they didn't.
See, I wouldn't know when to sleep and not sleep. I have a hard time with that.
But I believe, whatever you do, as long as you put God first in your heart, and then we are good. Because when we are conscious that He is with us every minute of the day, then, we love Him and He is with us, then there is no reason to do anything that is against His will.
That's right.
So we cannot go on deeper with that, because we will be all scared.
I know. Sorry, I took you down that road.
But
I didn't mean to do that.
We love you, Larry, and we appreciate your input. Now I know you better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on with the...
So you had your checkup and you're good. We'll go back to medicine. Okay.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Well,
and
I'm going
this-
to go for follow-up and find out.
Can I ask how old you are?
Over 50, right?
You're over 50?
Barely.
Yes, I am 50.
Well, how is that your first time you ever went and had that done?
Yeah.
That was first time.
That is correct. Well, he had a little bit of a symptoms, very minor.
Oh, you did?
But, you're curious what is going
What
on
is
out
going
there. But it was so neat because he went to see his provider that same day. And because, it was a good thing. Some provider, they're able to manage and send the patient immediately as opposed to wait for 2 weeks.
Can I ask you a question? What is
schedule an
the
appointment.
difference between a provider and a doctor? When you say
They're the same.
Oh, provider is a doctor. Okay,
Medical,
okay,
medical
okay.
provider.
Okay.
Right, you go to your provider first and you make the complaints. You don't go directly to the specialist.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And that is a very good doctor. By the way, I want to give a credit to Bellevue Express Care.
That's right.
Yes.
Mike
Doc-
Creamy.
Mike Creamy, yes.
Because, again, it was urgent because he had some symptoms. I don't want to get into that.
I don't want to either. Huh?
I don't blame you. I
From
don't
that
blame you.
medical office, he was sent directly to Seven Hill Gastroenterology. So thank you so much, because otherwise he would have to wait or go to the hospital. So we were able to fix it.
Where's that
and,
music coming from? Was that somebody's phone? Oh, Bern, we have to take a break anyway. So we'll take a break, and when we
Yes.
come back, we got
Thank
another
you.
15 minutes with you.
Wow.
Even I wasted your whole first 15 minutes. So we'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. For Monday, times of clouds and sun with a shower or thunderstorm in the area, high 81 to 85. It'll be partly cloudy Monday night with a shower or thunderstorm in spots early near the coast. The low 60 inland, 67 along the coast. Tuesday, partly sunny with a shower and thunderstorm or two popping up, high 78 to 82. For Wednesday, partly sunny with an afternoon shower or thunderstorm, high 80 to 84. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Central Florida Eye Institute is the area's leader in laser vision correction. From high-definition refraction surgery and LASIK vision correction to custom cataract, glaucoma, and diabetic treatment, you can count on Dr. Crowley and his effective, friendly staff to provide you with the quality care you deserve. Call 352-237-8400 for an appointment or more information. That number again is 352-237-8400. Looking forward to service your vision needs.
Hospice of Marion County has an urgent need for volunteers to share a conversation with someone, run errands, hold someone's hand. All you need is a willingness to help others. Our volunteers believe the blessings they receive far exceed the services they offer. Will you consider serving, caring, and making a difference? Call today, 873-7441. Hospice of Marion County, making more moments of life possible.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA The Source.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your mobile Verizon rep. But not just here, I'll deliver the phone to you in your home. While I'm there, I'll only sell you what you need and I'll personalize it to you. Want to have me get you connected? Then call me at 352-528-0020. I even offer unlimited home phone service for just $20 per month. Just call me, your mobile Verizon rep, at 352-528-0020.
WWWOCA, WWWOCA.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Hi, I'm Fran Darkington. When I need news, I pass the rest and tune to The Source, WOCA.
All right, 18 minutes after 9 o'clock. 69 degrees, by the way, here at the studios of The Source, and it looks like we might have some rain today, but right now it looks pretty nice out there.
We needed that rain last night. Was it last night or yesterday?
Yeah, it was raining last night.
Did it rain a little bit last night?
Yeah.
Not a little bit, major.
You must have been fast asleep.
I heard it. And it's so good to just fall asleep.
So what are we talking? Let's see. So I took up all your time in the first 15. So let's start over. We rewind to the beginning. Yeah.
Thank you, though. And we have all the blessings now.
That's right.
I have Dr. David Akaji and Mrs. Juliet Akaji to speak about Phenomenal Woman.
Oh, yeah.
And you and I are phenomenal.
Yes, you are.
We talk about it, right?
Yes, you both are. All three of you.
That is correct. And
we're just spectators, Doctor.
Yes, we are. We are here to support.
Men are just spectators. Yes. Women are phenomenal.
Yes.
And Phenomenal Woman, am I correct? This is the second year.
That is third year.
The third year, so I missed the first one.
That's a nice picture of you, Juliet, Doctor.
Thank you.
Do I call you, are you Doctor also?
No, I am not.
And it's all about rest. Now, we spoke last week about REST, and it means refresh, experience, soar, and transform. And remember, I told you, and I said, maybe all of us, not only women, we need rest. But I'm going to give the floor to
men need rest too.
Dr. and Mrs. Akaji to speak about the Phenomenal Woman. And this is happening Saturday, May 7, a day before Mother's Day, at the Silver Spring Shores Resource Center at 9264 Southeast Mary Camp Road, Ocala. Now, do you know where this is at? This is on that shopping center next to Save a Lot. Right. And what is the store, right? Advance
Auto,
exactly.
Opposite Walmart.
So let's start going and let us know about what to expect. on this very day?
All right. This is another event that we are calling the women out to just take a break and just come out and just have a relaxing evening. And we are going to talk about rest. And of course, all of us needs rest, men and women, but more so for women because, we make a lot of stuff move in our families, in our workplace, and so forth. And so I feel like this is going to be an exciting evening that we can just come together and just be united in doing that.
And the rest also means to compartmentalize your thoughts so you don't let anxiety overshadow you.
Absolutely.
That is correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We need that because we sometimes forget. I don't know if it's only women. I know I do. And we have all the list of what to do, especially if you're at home. Do the laundry, clean the kitchen, pull the weeds and all that. And not thinking about we ourselves. We need to kind of recharge and just sit down and not do anything. And, that's
it's
just
like
one
we're almost running all the time, running and just doing this, taking care of this, taking care of that fellow, and just...
That fellow? Yeah. Is that what she said? Is that what you said?
I don't know which fellow is referring to.
In our families,
Okay.
we're taking care of
I just
the
didn't know the
kids.
word. I thought you said fellow.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and sometimes we neglect ourselves. It's like we don't think of us. We don't think, and sometimes people, some ladies feel a kind of
Overwhelmed.
Neglected? Is that?
No. The word I'm looking for is they feel like, you feel bad when you take time for yourself.
Exactly.
They feel guilty.
Yeah.
Because there's always work.
Right, to do.
Right.
But you have to take time and just stop and recharge and refuel yourself and get your thoughts together so that you can be able to function better.
So it's all about organization, that we really need to take a break and take care of ourselves first.
Let me make a contribution here. Somebody might be wondering what this Phenomenal Woman is all about. It's a celebration of womanhood. And what we're looking at here is being able to encourage women, educate them, and empower them to grow and be all they can be in life. Now, each year we pick up a topic to discuss, and this year's topic is rest. And we are looking at R standing for refresh. And when we think about refresh, we are thinking about that time that you stop everything you are doing, because each person knows when they are tired, when they can't go anymore. You know it better than anybody knows it. So when you know that, stop and don't feel guilty for stopping. That's one aspect of refresh. Another aspect of refresh is women are now in professional world. And anything you are doing, you got to find a way to refresh on it so that you can grow and be on the cutting edge of whatever it is you are doing so that you can excel. You know why? If you don't refresh, you rot.
Yeah.
And when you rot, people don't want to be very close.
No, you don't want to rot.
Do not wait. Right. And sometimes you stop only when you get sick. It's late. Right. So it's actually like more refresh, recharge, recharge for another start. And it's true. I mean, it's really a neat idea for them to, come up with, with this project. I mean, it was luncheon before, am I correct? Or was it last year? When I was there and I was listening, and there's speakers here, and I actually was so motivated to listen. I believe, I'm trying to remember, but these women are very great communicator, and they would share with you about how you can be, how you can mobilize, organize your schedule, look for improvement and growth all the time. Right. And that's what, I had gathered during that time.
All right. So this is an event we go to and we enjoy lunch. It's a ladies' event only, right?
Yes. You're not invited.
We don't go. We don't go.
Yes.
My wife.
That is correct. And there are speakers that are going to be speaking, and I heard that there's also a fashion show.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So are they for younger or?
It's for both.
Okay.
And special music by
Laurie Smith.
Laurie Smith.
Is she the same one last
Yes.
year?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she's
Wasn't
also
she great?
phenomenal. So
Yes.
I couldn't think of other description about every person, every speaker. They are all phenomenal. I mean, they're speaking of super great experience and teaching the other women out there that are not aware that you are phenomenal. Recognizing a lot of those.
Yes, there are awards. We're going to be giving 3 awards to 3 women. Who one of them is going to be Captain Tara Woods, and who has really made major contribution in this community.
Right.
What has she done?
Oh,
Captain
she's in the police, Ocala Police.
Ocala Police Department.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I think she's been in here as a guest. I think she was.
It must be. She is bringing a lot of experience, and she's phenomenal. So,
Yes.
and also Mrs. Juliet Akaji is also, I know you're a phenomenal, but she was a great speaker. I mean, you'll always be a great speaker. She was speaking of real experience about, how you can achieve your goal, your dream. Do not give up.
That's right.
And we have a lot of kids out there that, the way I look at it, that when it's not difficult, then the success is limited.
Right.
So never be afraid to tackle the most difficult challenge there in life to succeed.
Right.
And, she related that, and she did what good 5 minutes maybe? Right.
Actually, when we look at the word rest, the next one there is experience, and that's where we use what we have, the things that we've experienced to help others, because sometimes we go through stuff and maybe there is somebody else that is going through the same thing, that we can come alongside of them and help them with the experience we've had. And somebody may be thinking, oh, how can I handle this? Or how can I handle the kids? I'm having difficulty with this. But when we come together and pull our experiences together, it helps us.
Oh wow, yeah. And this definitely is about health. I mean, if you don't rest, you're not going to be healthy.
No.
That's right.
Yeah.
Growth. Yeah, well, there's a finding, and I was reading a book about when you take a break, and organize yourself, even just take 2 hours a week. So I'm talking about 40, whatever. And then get organized and revisit and treat yourself. You actually function better the following week. Because you know that, with that experience, I am speeding up, more organized, and my success is better than when I didn't think about and when I didn't take a break. The success was like limited and slow.
There you go. That's probably true for everybody, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Men and women.
When the cup is full, you can add no more.
Oh,
I know.
I know.
Well, just like when when you don't, sometimes when I'm so overwhelmed and you just take a deep breath,
Right.
like 3 times, and you're like, okay, back to square one.
Right.
I have the energy. So that's exactly what Phenomenal Woman is all about. Listening and sharing about your experiences. There's going to be socializing. It's $25 per ticket, because these speakers, they're also compensated. There's music, plenty of food to enjoy.
Right.
This is from, let me see, Saturday again, May 7, 2016, 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 6 o'clock. So please call for your tickets, 352-087-0350. Do you have?
It's going to be an evening of rest. And if properly done and understood, it's going to be a springboard for a life of rest for the women.
Right.
And that will make a big difference in their lives.
So give us a number to call. Is it the number on the card here?
352-087.
I think it's
No, I think it's 687. Sorry
Yes.
about that. 0350. You can register online, am I correct?
Yeah, you can.
Or you can make a phone call to get your tickets and reserve.
Okay.
So this is May? This
May
is the
7th. May
so
7th.
we have plenty of time. This is
Bern,
going-
thank you so much as always.
you.
Dr. David Akaji and Juliet Akaji, thank you, for both coming in here. You're welcome anytime.
All right.
Don't be strangers. Thank you, Bern.
All right.
Thank you, and I'll be back next Monday
All right.
to continue on with what is going on health-wise in Marion County. So thank you, Larry, and thank you, Robin.
Pat O'Neill. Last week's bombing attacks in Brussels have now claimed 35 lives, with the death of 4 more of the wounded. At a city square, the site of a memorial for the dead, there's relative calm today.
It's in stark contrast to yesterday, when hundreds of fascists descended upon the makeshift memorial wearing black T-shirts and shouting anti-immigrant slogans. Minor scuffles and fistfights broke out. After an hour, police used water cannons to disperse them.
Fox Radio's Jessica Gallagher in Brussels. The police website in Belgium is running a short video showing a possible suspect in the bombings and seeking the public's help. In Lahore, Pakistan.